Another sold-out crowd at Full Sail University is welcoming us to NXT. Dave Easton, Tim Price at ringside.
Oh yes, it's great to be in. Well, another jam-packed Full Sail University here for, well, a huge shove NXT. What about this main event matchup?
The tag team champions, Undisputed, take on the two competitors that will fight for the NXT title next week, as Rob Dundee will defend against El Místico tonight. Tim, they've got to team up and take out the tag team champions.
Yeah, they have to team up tonight, but the thing is, when it comes to the main event, I've considered two just exploding in the ring and just not being able to work together. Undisputed may be able to just get an easy victory here tonight.
Coming up, we kick things off with the good old Southern boy, Nathan Golden. He takes on Canadian's own Kevin Owens.
The prize fighter versus the good Southern boy, a big Southern boy. The first match tonight, and what a first match for NXT.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, please welcome the prize fighter, Kevin Owens.
Just when it comes to Kevin Owens in NXT, well, Kevin Owens is, of course, former NXT champion. Of course, here in NSW, it's all about, earning your rematches. So Kevin Owens, he's got to try and earn a future title shot to try and get back that NXT title. If he could defeat a man like Nathan Golden, well, he'll certainly get one step closer to what he wants.
Yeah, Kevin Owens. You'd think Nathan Golden has been on such a good roll recently, Tim, that if Kevin Owens can pick up the win here tonight, it might get him back into title contention.
Yeah, very much so. If Kevin Owens can pick up the huge victory, he's got to put him up there as a potential double contender because of the fact of how good of a run Nathan Golden's been on.
Thank you very much as well, ladies and gentlemen, for tuning in to NSW NXT tonight. We thank you, of course, we apologise for the slight delay of the showing, but we promise you will not be disappointed tonight. Get your bets in as well, because, ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring from the good old South, he is Nathan Golden.
Yeah, this is an absolutely huge man, is Nathan Golden, and as this stage, this man has been on a hell of a roll as of recent, picked up huge victories. You said about what if Kevin Owens beats this man? Well, Nathan Golden, if he could defeat Kevin Owens here tonight, well, that puts him one step closer to NXT title contention.
Yeah, you've got to be thinking that role that this guy's been on, of course. I don't know, right, there's something about Nathan Golden, I don't know what it is from my thing. He's getting the results, but he doesn't seem to be just getting management's eye. He just seems to be there or thereabouts, if that makes any sense, Tim.
Yeah, I know what you mean. He's very interested. I would have thought he would have a potential shot here for the NXT title sit down the line. I mean, I'd love to see him take on a man like Rob Dundee, or well, even El Místico. Those would be two fantastic matches.
Now here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We are underway. NXT, of course, from Full Sail University. That's Golden with a big chop, and well, look at this. Golden will have the height advantage, and there's a big DDT to kick things off.
Have that height advantage, a size advantage, a big strength advantage. Kevin Owens has got to use some of that agility that people forget that Kevin Owens actually has. He's freakishly agile given his stature.
Oh, no, already! Oh my goodness, referee, what are you doing?
Well, Malcolm Justice takes a hit as, look at the strength of Kevin Owens and then a nasty headbutt.
Malcolm Justice already in the first minute taking a fall here. Wait a minute, German suplex onto the ropes. Owens already trying to show that he is meaning business here tonight. Of course,
the nerve!
The absolute nerve of Owens. But nice sweep of the legs. Yeah, we're coming off a very interesting takeover last week, of course, where Rob Dundee defended the NXT title against John Aaron. We have new tag team champions, of course, in Undisputed, who will be in action against Rob Dundee here tonight. And you know that Undisputed have been telling everybody that they are going to hold all the gold here in NXT, and well, they're already tag team champions.
Yeah, they are just a step closer to realising that goal of theirs. Their tag team champions. They were able to defeat War Party, become champions, and all the other champions have to really keep an eye out. And the only person who currently is safe is, of course, the women's champion.
Nice true into the cover here. No, just a 1. So much is going down recently. Of course, Christian, the GM of NXT, has said that NXT bringing in new superstars, of course, returning superstars. We've seen Ty Dillinger return, of course. We've got Chris Brandon now, who we're going to see later on in action. Dakota Kai is back, of course. So many people. Cannonball into the corner. Owens maybe thinking about putting all this hype of the Southern Boy down and out. Look out. Pop up. Powerbomb.
Hits it beautifully. Cover hook of the leg.
No!
Oh my god.
That was close. Very close.
Yeah, that was extremely close. The end off of the pop-up powerbomb could have done it, but Nathan Golden showing he still has life in him.
Look again, another sweep of the legs. Owen was taunting too much, and that has allowed Nathan Golden to be right back in it here. Look out. Gun Reds. Dominator!
Oh goodness, what a brutal dominator. Oh no.
And this is just one. You give him just an inch, he will take a mile. And now, no!
Oh!
Owen seen what was coming and quickly turns it into a sidewalk slam.
Yeah, beautiful scouting there by Kevin Owens to see the choke slam incoming and find a counter to it.
Owen with a hard punch and sending Nathan Golden to the outside.
And a short close side to followed by Kevin Owens. Well, this is where things get very dangerous. It's on the outside. Oh goodness, look at the strength of Nathan Golden with easy launches Kevin Owens. And then a headbutt.
My goodness, these two taking it to the ramp. Remember, this is a count out to 10. The ref will have that. And Owens dragon screw leg whip.
And we're on the outside there. Yeah, this match is just working its way up as no, Nathan Golden. Oh goodness, it looked like Kevin Owens took quite the spill into the side of the ring.
This going back inside. Now, Nathan Golden, has he done the wrong thing? Has he done it what made Owens downfall before with the torn note? Big clothesline, second one takes Owens down.
Yeah, and now into the corner and big slap followed by big spear.
And now the Southern Boy in control. And again!
As they mini call the engagement, put it back over for a sec to be called the engagement again and go to China.
And now all of a sudden, a big slam by Nathan Golden into the cover, hook of the leg.
Could that be it? Oh, it is!
Nathan Golden has taken the air out of Kevin Owens and continues at the impressive run that he's been on this season.
A very impressive victory. It's almost very close, similar to, I'd say, a world's strongest slam there. And the big Southern Boy Nathan Golden picks up a very impressive victory.
Big win here tonight for Nathan Golden. Congratulations to him. And you've got to think Christian has got to be impressed with the good old Southern Boy.
There has to be. I think it's time that Christian really gives this guy a shot at the championship.
Well, we will find out in the coming weeks for Nathan Golden. And, well, he deserves everything he gets here now. That is an impressive win. Wait a minute!
Whoa.
Wait a minute! What the hell?
Sami Zayn!
Zayn! Not happy that his friend has been taken out here.
Oh my goodness, wow.
A new attitude for Sami Zayn here in the crowd. Well, oh dear.
We get a special
This is behind the scenes. Biscuit, we need the other camera. You haven't showed us.
Camera.
You need to take that off.
You know what? In memory of the great man, fuck it.
This is behind the scenes. Yes, let's pretend we can't see it. Let's just pretend we can see the picture.
We're live, pal.
We're live, pal. Vicious shot. Well, there's only another 20 seconds of him getting beat up, I guess.
The brutal chair shots by Sami Zayn, and now Kevin Owens wants a shot in.
Oh dear.
Good. What a chair shot. Can we go to cutscene 5?
I don't know what that is. I think cutscene 5 is our next scene. There it is. Well, anyway, let's go to our next matchup as Cassius Ohno takes on John Aaron, and hopefully cutscene 6 will be coming up next.
Hopefully. And well, of course, John Aaron will look to bounce back after a tough loss at, TakeOver. And will look to try and defeat, the knockout artist.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first Cassius Ohno!
Of course, Cassius Ohno looks to himself a knockout specialist and knockout artist. Well, he's going to look to, of course, knock out John Aaron with authority. It's been a bit of a, you could say, a bit disappointing stuff for Cassius Ohno since coming to NXT.
Well, yeah, we sort of been Christian's pick at the draft, of course, and since then he hasn't done too well.
Not really, but this could be a chance for Cassius Ohno to turn his luck around. I mean, if he could defeat a man who's former #1 contender to the NXT title, that's got to put some high spirits into Cassius Ohno.
Well, can he pick up a win against, of course, the man that went for the NXT title last week? Remember that. Is John Aaron's confidence been knocked after that? Well, after Dundee took him out, of course, at TakeOver.
You gotta wonder where the confidence of John Aaron is. He's got to try and have it bounce back with a victory against Cassius Ohno.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, please welcome John Aaron.
Of course, many people thought that John Aaron could have been the guy to do it, to dethrone Rob Dundee and take the NXT Championship, but it wasn't to be for John Aaron in the end. Now he's got to try and bounce back and get a huge victory against a knockout specialist.
Well, Aaron, of course, as I said, won the opportunity to face Dundee and didn't go his way, and again the rebuilding process, of course, no rematch, of course, as you see, he has to rebuild himself, and again a few more victories may get him once again into that title picture, and again it starts here tonight against Cassius Ohno.
It's just start once again, and it's going to be a tough battle for both individuals to really show themselves, to really prove their worth. Well, the fans, as always, are jam-packed in it and as energetic as ever.
Well, here we go. We are in to NXT match number 2 as John Aaron looks to take the early advantage, in Cassius Ohno, well, as we're seeing in the intro, Tim, just being Christian's, really looked like Christian's pick here in the draft, and just it has not worked out for the former tag team champion.
No, it really hasn't. It's, oh my goodness, Big Tiger suplex, but no, Cassius Ohno already at the ropes, and it's not gone his way. I mean, in this matchup, he's going to have to try to use all his striking to defeat John Aaron, which John Aaron's going to want to hope to out-wrestle and out-maneuver Cassius Ohno.
Big clothesline rainmaker by Cassius Ohno. As just dropping the knee. And of course, Cassius Ohno can deliver so much punishment, but they've got to think, in NSW, we say momentum is key, and if you keep losing, well then, that's the way it's going to continue. You've got to try and find that way. You've got to try and find that one spark that will get you the 3 count or the submission victory.
Yeah, exactly. It's all big drop kick. Yeah, momentum. Pretty much 99.9% of the time is the biggest factor when it comes to build yourself. The only person who kind of disproved that theory was SmackDown Women's Champion Alex Vader.
Yes, of course, Alex Vader, SmackDown Women's Champion, did pick up a win this past week on SmackDown, though.
Yes, she certainly did, but that's for SmackDown and this is for now. And these two both want that to build that momentum, to get themselves closer to a shot at the NXT Championship, maybe the North American Championship. That's what it is. It's all impressive Northern Lights suplex, but no, again, in the ropes.
Now going up top here, looking for high risk. Going to be high reward for John Aaron.
Yeah, can it be? Beautiful corkscrew moonsault.
Right landing under the stomach of Cassius Ohno, and that will do it. John Aaron back to winning ways after the disappointment of TakeOver, and that is a huge victory for him, but unfortunately for Cassius Ohno, the losing streak continues.
Yeah, it does continue, and that was a statement victory by John Aaron. That was quick fashion to defeat Cassius Ohno. Yeah, I think he just made a statement of what happened last week. I'm not letting it happen again.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, remember NSW comes your way 5 times a week. Rage on a Monday, Raw on a Tuesday, main event on a Wednesday, SmackDown on Thursday, NXT going back to its Saturday slot next week. All shows are on the official NSW YouTube channel. Miss anything, and of course get all your news by following us on Twitter at NSW_Fed.
Oh yes, you definitely don't want to miss out of anything from NSW.
Coming up next, Brian Diaz and DM West will battle to see whose momentum will continue going forward.
What another big one-on-one matchup this is. It is only recently, of course, Tim West made his return to NSW as a part of NXT.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, he is Brian Diaz.
But a man like Brian Diaz doesn't much care for, the hype that surrounds Tim West. Brian Diaz will simply look to just dismantle his opponent in order to build his momentum up and get a huge victory.
And of course, Brian Diaz, Puerto Rico's own, of course, has said this week that his time is about to change. He needs to start getting results. He wants to get into title contentions, and he will do so by taking out DM West here tonight.
And that is what I look to do. There'll be no easy task. We know what DM West is capable of. We know what he's done in NSW. His accomplishments speak highly of what he has done. And Brian Diaz, he's going to have a tough matchup here tonight.
Well, Diaz. And what do you make of Brian Diaz's time here in NXT so far, Tim?
He is an impressive talent. He's skillful in the ring, can really string together moves. But he's one of those guys who seems to maybe get a little bit lost in a shuffle sometimes. Hasn't really 100% built his momentum up. But if he defeats DM West here tonight, that will say a lot about him.
And again, you've got to think one of these two guys may be looking at Blake Cruz in the North American Championship, of course. Diaz, what would it be for Diaz in Puerto Rico if he could take the North American title?
Yeah, it would be a huge moment for his career. It's a huge statement, but speak as someone who's had a huge career.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, please welcome DM West.
Yeah, Tim West is going to look himself to get a step closer to maybe the North American Championship with the NXT Championship. If I remember correctly, Tim West, he is a former NXT champion, the former Royal Rumble winner, former NSW champion. So there's a lot going for Tim West here in his career.
Yeah, look, the accolades: NSW champion, European champion, NXT champion, season 3 Royal Rumble winner, of course. This guy has done it all in NSW. He came back, of course, and is now looking to really build NSW NXT in his mold. And of course, he's no stranger to NXT.
No, certainly is. As I said, a former NXT champion. That's where he started out. The part of NSW was NXT, so he's back here to really, re-establish himself. There's only one ever thing he could never get in life.
What's that?
A date with David Otunga.
Yes, indeed. Back in season 2, of course.
Yes.
I wonder if he ever. I wonder if he changed his ways.
Maybe. Who knows?
Well, here we go. It's all about the wrestling, folks, and we are underway. Of course, Malcolm Justice, your referee, as always. Big backbreaker to kick things off. Now, this is really about up-and-coming skill against veterinary skills of DM West. And this would be what you would think a huge win for Brian Diaz to take his career forward. But on the same time, DM West coming back needs to pick up these wins to get his name back into the championship. Tim, how do you see this one going from the early start here?
It's very interesting. Yeah, as you said, Tim West is a veteran. He'll have the years of experience. Oh my goodness. Over Brian Diaz, that is to be sure. But Brian Diaz, he's not been around as long, so he could maybe pull out some new moves to confuse Tim West, try some new things. and that's what could give him advantage. Oh my goodness, look at the agility.
As Diaz now looking to take that early advantage. Look, wow, nice. Just taking DM West over, and DM West will go to the outside, try and take a break here. Diaz quick to follow him and continue the onslaught on the outside. Oh, the hardest part of the ring.
That is nasty from Brian Diaz, but that's what he needs to do against a man like DM West, is use that kind of nasty offense as well. An ankle slam on the outside. Is he trying to get on Raw?
Is he trying to get with Charlotte Omega?
Well, maybe. So, still, is he trying to get on Raw?
That's true, yes, of course. As back inside the ring, DM West quickly to slide back inside. And you've got to see, we were talking about this earlier on, you don't want to give anyone an inch here. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, are we going to get 10 and Biggins? Yes, we are.
It's 10 of the big ones, of course, and that means 10 points.
I wonder if anyone will ever stop 10 of the big ones.
Well, no, I don't think it has. But the chat will be happy with 10 points.
Of course. It's all it looked like Brian Diaz was trying for something, but Dim was scared and what's an elbow?
Wait a minute.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, he's got to be too close to the ropes. So trying to go for the calf crusher, not going to get it on this time.
Couldn't get it there, as now rolling him, well, dragging, I should say, Tim in the ring into a cover hooker there, but no, Brunt is easily kicking out. And Dennis couldn't even get any kind of momentum on that calf crusher.
And now to the outside, is he looking for that Westy elbow? No, maybe not. Diaz realised that what was coming and smartly moved out of the way. DM West, you could see, getting a little bit frustrated there, went with a soccer kick. As now, no, wait a minute, Diaz waiting for West to come in.
Diaz has showed some real in-ring smarts here. Some real veteran instinct of his own, but he gets caught with a clothesline.
Always going to happen, wasn't it? When you just thought that it was going one way, then it goes back to the other. Snapmare takeover. And, well, look at that. Lovely rest hold at the hard cam.
See, there's that veteran instincts of Dan West. He knows where the hard cam is, so he knows to play the rest hold at the hard cam.
Just a quick reminder, ladies and gentlemen, to get your... remember to like and retweet the official NSW tweet for NXT to get playing Risk It for a Biscuit later on. Diaz looking high risk!
Oh my goodness, what a moonsault and now a cover hook of the leg.
Oh
no!
2 count only. How close was that to being a big win for Diaz? Diaz now looking to set up DM West for the finish here.
He's looking to... Oh my goodness, what a kick!
Diaz. No!
Oh my god,
the last shot connected, but not the 3 count on this occasion.
No, not a 3 count. Dan was able to show he still has heart left in him, still some gas left in the tank. An old low look for, I think, maybe an underhook brainbuster, but again, Brian Diaz scouted it and seeing what was coming.
Look at this!
Oh no.
He is looking for high risk! Oh dear!
Yeah, you know what that is.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that's
Oh,
yes, indeed. As now DM West looking to take advantage. No, again, Diaz fighting back. This match has been really backwards and forwards. Both men, all of a sudden, you think have the advantage, not going to be given, and now duck under. Oh, the Pele kick connects.
Beautiful Pele kick there by Brian Diaz, and these two are putting on one hell of a matchup as Timus kicks Brian Diaz away.
DM West, usually he does the Pele kick, getting hit by one of his own, but now he's back in control again. And again, as I was saying, Tim, there's not been one person that's been really in control as
Ushikuroshi,
which isn't copyrighted.
Of course not. And another elbow. A nasty elbow to the head, following the Ushikuroshi now into a cover hook of the leg.
2, no! How is this one going to end? These two throwing it backwards and forwards. Early contention for match of the night here. Diaz in trouble this time. Is he going for that Westy clash?
Oh,
got him!
hits it.
Shoulders are down. 2. No!
What?
Diaz pops the shoulder. Look at the expression of DM West. He cannot believe he has got the 3 count.
Yeah, that is a shocker. Oh, he's just going to set up for another one. There's no way he's surviving 2.
Oh my goodness. Westy Clash number 2. Surely this time.
Has to be this time. You can't survive 2 of them.
No!
What? Oh, God, I didn't make any kind of bet there.
Diaz somehow survives 2. I've never seen someone survive 1, never mind 2.
Yeah, 2 back-to-back. What is Brad Diaz made of? Oh, Pele kick.
That might have just knocked Diaz completely out. Up again.
For another Ushigoroshi.
You can see DM West is not only frustrated, he is angry.
But
That
that's
is it. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, give Brian Diaz credit. He survived 2 Westy clashes, but in the end it wasn't enough. DM West, hard fought win here tonight on NXT.
It certainly was a hard-fought win, yeah. You do have to give credit for Brian Diaz. How he survived that onslaught of offense, I don't know. But in the end, became too much. And DM West emerges victorious.
Big win, DM West. He was made to work for the win tonight. And I tell you one thing, ladies and gentlemen, give props to Brian Diaz. Let's listen to him, to the NXT champion, Rob Dundee. Tonight, I have to team with a man who in 7 days I have to beat to retain my NXT title. Now, El Mystico, I know you're not a silly man, and I know you know better than to cross me tonight. So tonight, I expect you to do your...
Well, so Rob Dundee sounds like he wants to lay down a law for El Mystico.
job and stay out of my way. Then next week, I will beat you so bad that you will not want to come close to me again. I expect El Mystico to show up tonight while he should be in the ring and going for the NXT title.
Well, some strong words there from Rob Dundee, but El Mystico might not take on to them. Said, I think that main event's going to go all kinds of bad.
Yeah, coming up next, to the new people here in NXT. Of course, returning Ty Dillinger will take on Andrew DeHiva.
Big matchup here, of course. Andrew DeHiva, a full part of 205 Live.
Yeah, a huge signing by Christian. But introducing first, ladies and gentlemen, he is the Perfect 10, Ty Dillinger.
This is a big matchup, of course, for the Perfect 10, Ty Dillinger, to get, well, a perfect victory over a man like Andrew DeHiva. Andrew DeHiva, I think, when is his time on 205 Live a Grand Champion?
And former tag team champion.
And former tag team champion.
And of course, let's not forget about Ty Dillinger, of course, a former champion in NSW, of course, of the Cursed Internet Championship.
Yes, the Cursed Internet Championship before it was retired and thrown into the multiverse.
Where Broken Littlewood took it somewhere else.
Yeah, he launched it into a different universe, and now they have to deal with it.
The Ty Dillinger, of course, big fan favourite here in NXT, of course, with our Full Sail University crowd. And of Twitch chat, of course, seem to be loving this guy as well. Why not? Dillinger looking back to make an impact. We're talking about DM West. Can he have the same kind of impact here tonight?
Well, that's what we'll find out in this matchup. And well, Ty Dillinger, as usual, looking in fantastic shape.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent from Switzerland, please welcome Andrew DeHiva.
As I said, Andrew DeHiva has accomplished quite a bit in NSW. He's part of 205 Live. He's now looking to, well, make his name as a part of NXT, to really make his accomplishments. And well, can we be looking at a future North American champion, or who knows, NXT champion? The sky's the limit for Andrew DeHiva.
And of course, an original hairstyle, of course.
Of course.
As DeHiva looking to make a huge impact, of course, was a part of TakeOver last week. Now looking to get his first singles victory here on NXT.
Yes, I'll see which of these two is going to get the big victory, big singles victory, and build momentum for themselves.
Here we go then. We are underway. Snapmare takeover by the perfect 10. Ah, that's a perfect 10.
Oh, it certainly is.
Just imagine, are we expecting to see 10 of the Biggins by the perfect 10?
Well, it only makes sense. There's all tilt-a-world backbreaker.
Of course, still...
What if we see... Oh.
No, go on, Tim, go on.
I was going to say, what if we see 10 of the Biggins from Andrew DeHever?
Ah, well, that's just a 10. Of course, we're still coming, ladies and gentlemen, Dakota Kai and Sarah Logan coming up as well. We've got Big Dick Nick in action, of course, here tonight. Of course, some controversy about what happened a few weeks ago when he saved Shane Thorne, of course. Of course, he'll be taking on Mark Cantel, of course, here tonight.
Yeah.
Of course,
they're very interesting. And I remember...
I've tried to get in word with both Nick Miller and Shane Thorne, and nobody's talking. We'll discuss that later on in the match. Their match, and of course we've got Chris Brandon in action, of course, he takes on Apollo Crews, and of course that huge main event here tonight.
There's so many more great matches to come. It's just a stat card as usual for NXT.
Into the cover, nope, just a one early cover, but of course Ty Dillinger making Andrew DeHever kick out, using more energy, of course. But you would think here, oh look at that, what a kip up by Ty Dillinger. He is as quick as a cat. I was just about to say Andrew DeHever may have the quickness here, but my goodness, Ty Dillinger showing that he is no slouch in that ring.
Certainly, that was so impressive. It's all I thought Andrew DeHever caught him there, but no, Ty Dillinger was able to get him in a neck breaker. And now, Stretchy Man!
Oh, it's season 4 all over again.
I love a Stretchy Man. Andrew DeHever's in real trouble here. Can he escape the Stretchy Man?
Oh, well, could you imagine Ty Dillinger wins with a Stretchy Man?
How would you tap in it? I guess you'd nod your head to tap at him.
Well, you'd tell the referee, you'd scream at the ref, I guess.
I guess so.
As a nice drop kick
lovely.
by the Swiss DeHever. Kick into the midsection. And now going for the armbar.
Yeah, got an armbar here. I mean, he's very close to ropes. You can see his back of his head. He's touching the ropes. You'd think it'd be rope break, but it doesn't matter anyway. Ty Dillinger's able to break out.
Oh, look out. Oh, nice atomic drop right on the penis. And balls. And
his balls again.
Making sure that he's not going to have kids anytime soon.
Kids.
Into the cover.
Disgusting. It's like, yeah, cover, look at that, but no, Andrew DeHever easily kicking out. Oh, but look out, what a dodge by Andrew DeHever.
Kick into the midsection again. Oh, look.
He sits before sunset flip.
Can that be enough? Into the cover to put away Ty Dillinger.
No.
That was very close.
Dillinger. I've seen him win matches with that before, but oh, wait a minute.
DeHever calling for the end.
Oh, good Lord, what a kick.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, could be that.
Yeah, it could be. Was Ty Dillinger still got some heart left in him, some fight as a cover hook at the leg.
Oh!
Yes, he does.
You have to say, though, that Malcolm Justice took his time getting down there. And that might have just been enough. But now DeHever looking for high risk.
Yeah, high risk. Will it be high reward? Always tell him to get up.
All ties in so much. Oh my!
He caught him. A big scoop slum.
My goodness! Into the cover, of course. The Twitch chat, of course, telling you that it was the Swiss Crunch, of course.
Ah, yes, the Swiss Crunch is what the sunset flip's called. Oh, do we need a name for the kick, though?
A Swiss kick?
Yeah, the Swiss kick will work for now.
Wait a minute, Dillinger.
Oh, is he thinking of a perfect 10? Oh, wait, no, he rethinks with strategy. That could be a huge mistake.
It could indeed. Look at this. That again, the quickness of Andrew DeHever coming in, looking to win off the arm drag here. No.
Oh, God, I was going to say, if someone wins off an arm drag, I don't know how I'd feel about that.
It very reminds me of another company.
Yes.
As nice leg screw leg. Never mind.
Dragon screw takedown.
Oh, wait a minute.
Screw leg whip. Oh, now he's thinking of a perfect 10. Exposes the knee.
Oh!
As he Mini call for the Gedra, pin it back on reverse your vasectomy, call for the Gedra, get a go to China.
Swiss
And a
crunch!
Swiss crunch.
That time we got it right. That time Andrew DeHever got it right. And ladies and gentlemen,
Nice! What?
Kick out at 2 and 9. My goodness.
And now Andrew Davies going up top, some more high risk. I mean, it didn't work out the last time. Big elbow drop, it works out that time. And now...
Goodness. Looking for the Swiss kick.
It's the Swiss kick.
We do need another name for that.
We do, we'll figure it up. As a cover hook of the leg as he knocked Ty Dillinger out.
Yes, he
Yes,
has.
he has.
Andrew DeHever with the win tonight. That, very impressive, of course, from the Swiss.
Man,
Thanks.
I thought
could
they
just-
wanted something to follow that and I couldn't think of something.
Twisty Swiss kick. No, it's too much like the Westy class.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just
a
reading
big
the Twitter
victory
as well.
for Andrew DeHever.
Well, Andrew DeHever picks up the win here tonight in his singles match here on NXT. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, what about this coming up next Sunday night? It's Money in the Bank. 6 ladder matches on one show. You are going to be treated to all kinds of spills, thrills, and 6 Money in the Bank winners.
What a huge night it is gonna be. Is Money in the Bank.
Coming up next, Dakota Kai returned last week. She will be looking for a better result when she takes on the Riot Squad's Sarah Logan.
She will be looking to get much better result, but of course, again, Dakota Kai here tonight is going to be very much outnumbered.
And ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, being accompanied by Liv Morgan and the new NXT Women's Champion Ruby Riott. Please welcome Sarah Logan. Oh, bring the title out, love. Oh, there she has. I actually thought she didn't have it on.
Ah,
It's
yes,
that dark.
just couldn't quite see it at first.
Yeah, it's very dark.
Yeah, this is quite a big matchup, of course, for Sarah Logan to get one over Dakota Kai, but oh yeah, it was at TakeOver Chicago that Ruby Riott was able to become NXT Women's Champion. And this now leaves the thing: Sarah Logan is the only member of the Riot Squad to not hold that championship.
Oh, give her a chance. She's only been in NXT since the beginning of this season.
No, I know.
Of course,
I
Liv
know.
Morgan.
I'm
Liv
just
Morgan.
saying, it's an interesting fact.
Yeah, Liv Morgan, of course, was champion last season. But of course, here comes a woman who's very popular here in NXT. Ladies and gentlemen, from New Zealand, please welcome Dakota Kai.
Yeah, Dakota Kai is extremely popular here in NXT, but all that popularity, I don't think it's really going to matter when you're in the ring with Sarah Logan, and you've got to deal with the other members of the Riot Squad on the outside.
And of course, Tim, you are not you'd say she is definitely not a certified coward.
I don't know about that.
Well, Dakota Kai, of course, a leader of Team...
If she hits a 630 senton, then she's definitely not a certified coward.
Oh, it's true. Team Kick, of course, in the house here tonight. Let's get this
Remember
one
that time she was possessed?
Yes, and had that really creepy smile.
By the smiley demon?
A smiley demon, yes, I remember that. Here we go. Look at this, Sarah Logan, of course, not going to give Dakota Kai any chance.
Oh.
People in our Twitch chat
Shut
saying that
up.
your mic's playing up a bit, Tim.
Give me a sec.
Just plug it back in. It's what usually they tell you to do. Logan, knee right to the back. Again.
Until I fix it. Oh god, what a headbutt.
I'm sure you guys...
I did the usual.
Yeah, did you plug it in? Take it out and plug it back in again?
Yes.
Stretching, almost
Well,
like
that's what the IT service desk tells me to do.
Well, that's what Baseman tells me when the production. He says if anything goes wrong, just take it out and plug it back in again.
Mm.
Especially when there's cutscene 4.
Ah, yes. If
And,
only he would learn that lesson.
Well, that's true, yes, of course.
Oh, goodness. Dakota Kai showed a bit of viciousness and tried for a kick, but Sarah Logan seen it coming.
See, it has worked. You're back to normal.
Yeah.
Oh, stupid!
I'm stupid to Dakota Kai. So she's a stupid certified coward.
There's a nice arm drag by Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai, of course, returning from injury, of course, last week at TakeOver, but was unsuccessful, of course. And now, look at... Oh, my goodness, look at this.
What in the world?
Frankensteiner!
Oh, goodness. Beautiful Frankensteiner from the top of the cover hook of the leg. No, Sarah Logan able to kick out.
Goodness. Now, look out. Big suplex.
And oh, good lord, I think that looked like a kick just to the jaw by Dakota Kai, but that is her style in the ring. Is those lethal kicks.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, to get your bet in if you haven't done so already, and also remember in the Twitch chat, to get your points, you must chat every 5 minutes, not just placing a bet. We'll do anything. You must chat. Oh, what a headbutt by Sarah Logan.
Lord.
This could do it.
And Kurt has a cover. No hook of the leg, though. And Dakota Kai kicks out at 1.
And now, another headbutt.
Headbutt. As Liv Morgan was losing her shit on the outside.
Liv Morgan and Ruby Riott, of course, the NXT champion. Would you say that was a surprise that Ruby Riott with 2 Ts won last week?
You know, I'm going to say that was, oh my goodness, talk about surprising out of nowhere maneuvers by Dakota Kai, but no, I don't think it was a surprise, to be honest. You know, Ruby Riott, she had the advantage of having the right squad there, especially Sarah Logan, and she was able to take the championship off Sophia Starr, and I wasn't shocked.
Well, Dakota Kai, if she could pick up a win here. Oh, look out!
Uh-oh.
The big runner, and that looked like she was in fast motion.
And then another kick with a drop.
Oh, there's the women's champion.
Well, Ruby Riott looking to replay the favour, you can say, from what Sarah Logan helped with getting Ruby Riott the NXT Women's title.
And big slam by Sarah Logan. Oh, look at that. Dakota Kai quick catches the foot and a dragon screw leg whip.
Very impressive by Dakota Kai. Trying to kick Dakota Kai is probably a bit of a mistake because she's, you know, a kick master.
I think she's a certified coward.
No.
Look at that. Oh, wait a minute here.
Wait a minute.
We've got a flying Kiwi.
Jesus. Yep, definitely not a certified coward.
My goodness. But look at this. Logan, though, quick to counter it. Oh, what a kick right to the hamstring here.
No, but then she runs away.
So she is a certified coward.
In a minute. Oh, my goodness. A nasty pack breaker by Dakota Kai.
Into the corner again. We'll maybe looking for another one of them huge kicks from Dakota Kai. Team kick. Oh, here she comes.
Oh.
She kicks the top turnbuckle. Logan seen it coming. And all of a sudden now, it again changes back into Sarah Logan's favour. Drops her down.
Oh, she figured out split leg moonsault.
She learned it. She got it.
Oh, it's it. Cover hook of the leg.
No!
My God.
Dakota Kai kicks at it too, but that could just play into trouble. Logan, big chop across the titties.
Oh my goodness, look at these shots.
Oh, the knee connects. Dakota Kai looking up at the lights. And that is enough for Sarah Logan. The Riott Squad continue their winning ways here on NXT.
Impressive victory for Sarah Logan, yet the Riott Squad just continue to dominate here on NXT.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this contest, Sarah Logan.
Impressive victory for Sarah Logan.
Well, she should be happy with her win here tonight. And well, she telling the Riott Squad to come back down? But no, look at this, Dakota Kai.
Yeah, she's trying to fight back here against Sarah Logan. But it's not going to help us. Here comes the numbers of the Riott Squad to attack Dakota Kai and send a message.
Oh, well, that is definitely attacking the certified coward.
Well, the Riott Squad, they are looking to send a message, to send a statement to us, a locker room.
Coming up next, Big Dick Nick is in action as he looks to, well, get revenge for his former tag team partner against Mark Cantel next on NXT.
Speaking of a maybe certified coward, I don't know what's going on. I'm confused.
Well, doesn't take much, but ladies and gentlemen, introducing first from Australia, please welcome Big Dick Nick Miller.
I mean, last week we see Nick Miller come to the aid of Shane Thorne. Maybe Nick Miller's realised what he did so wrong last season in, going against the $1 Million Corporation.
I think you're delusional, but that's another thing. Nick Miller here, of course, he's not said a word. I tried to talk to him today. He just walked away. I was like, well, that's not like Big Dick Nick. He's very friendly, but just...
As I said, maybe he's opened up his eyes.
To what? To someone who he won a championship without?
That's a realisation of how great the $1 Million Corporation is and how he could have excelled his career even further.
Shane Thorne wasn't even in that.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
You need to open your eyes. That's your problem. Ladies and gentlemen, though, his opponent, please welcome Mark Cantel.
But then Nick Miller's meeting up in the ring with Mark Cantel, who, you just look at the size of this man. He is an absolute behemoth in the ring who loves destroying people. Just look at him. Just look at the size of this man. How much does this guy weigh?
I don't know. Oh, I know what happens next, though.
Oh.
Ready for it? He's on the ramp.
Oh, yeah.
He's in the crowd.
Mystery fans. Where did these people come from?
Really need to get that entrance sorted out.
Yeah, we really do.
Well, he may be one demon club, he's definitely a transporter.
Do you think he knows Broken Littlewood somehow?
Yeah. That could be a problem.
Oh, damn, I didn't bring marshmallows.
Again, we're not even there anyway. What you know, we're in the studio.
Oh, yeah, and just why all those flames were on an LED board anyway.
Of course, yes.
I just seen flames that got excited. Marshmallows. Oh, but wait a minute. Oh, we should be there. Oh!
My goodness. That is very, very scary. I've just realised he must love some Gears of War at the back.
Yes, he must do. Big fan of that game. Well, that franchise, I should say.
Here we go then. We are underway.
Just look at the size difference. And the skin tone difference.
One loves the outside, the other one doesn't.
Yeah.
Nick, don't count out Nick Miller here. I'll tell you, Nick Miller, former tag team champion here in NSW NXT, of course, with someone we'll not mention.
Yeah, I was going to say, about Nick Miller opening his eyes. I mean, his tag team...
Oh my God, he is eliminated.
Who didn't want to be, a million... Oh, did he just spit blood everywhere?
I think so, but I'll tell you one thing. At least Nick Miller can remember he won the NXT the tag team championship.
Exactly, that is very true. Well, Nick Miller could be on his way to getting absolutely brutalized by Mark Cantel here.
Oh,
God.
The hardest part of the ring. Look at this. Look at the shots from Mark Cantel. My God. Nick Miller.
Yeah, Mark Cantel is one guy I don't want to ever piss off.
And when he saved, of course, Shane Thorne from an extra beating a couple of weeks ago, you've got to be thinking that Nick Miller could have, despite having a big dick, might have signed his own death warrant.
Yeah, I think he possibly has it because he's getting absolutely destroyed. Jesus, pop-up punch there.
And now, look at this.
Oh, no.
Up and over. My goodness, Mark Cantel again. Hanging on. Nick Miller is a sitting duck here. Now, up again. Oh my goodness, 3 of them.
3 of those devastating deadlift power slams there. And now Stretchy Man.
Season 4.
Oh.
He might be a demon, but my goodness, he knows his NSW.
Oh, he certainly does, and he's so money.
No, you're so money.
Oh, thank you.
That's fine. There's a big shot by Nick Miller. Nick Miller, oh, the clothesline didn't even take him off his feet.
Yeah, that is what we call an immovable object.
And then Nick Miller just bounces off him. Oh my goodness, Mark Cantel is dominating Big Dick Nick. Maybe not, though.
But look at that lovely jawbreaker from Nick Miller. If he wants to survive Mark Cantel, he's got to use his speed here.
Do you even think he has the speed advantage? Even, like, every shot he's doing, he can't even take the big man off his feet here. And a huge headbutt. And Nick Miller, every time he tries something, just doesn't seem to be getting anywhere.
No, it's God. Oh no, Nick Miller catches to the foot there.
Miller now sends him in and duck under.
Oh, yep.
And a hip toss!
Oh, lovely hip toss. That's what Nick Miller needs to do. But then, like I can tell, it's like these moves don't phase him. It's like it has no effect on him.
Oh my! Oh my
Jesus!
God! Oh my God! He could be dead.
He got thrown out the ring.
Not only that, he landed on the ropes. My God! Nick Miller could be a goner. No!
What?
Just a 2.
I mean, Mark Hill just grabbed Nick Miller and went, hey, into the ropes.
Oh, he is lining up. Oh!
God.
That is going to send the dick into the next week.
Yep, I think his teeth went into the 5th row.
Ladies and gentlemen, a decisive victory for Mark Cantel this week here on NXT. And, well, Nick Miller will think about helping his tag team partner in the future.
Yeah, exactly. That was a brutalisation by Mark Cantel. And actually, I know where Nick Miller's teeth went.
Where's it?
It's that secret row Mark Cantel has.
Of course. The Demon wins again here on NXT.
And boom.
Ba-ba-ba?
Yes, that is... Well, we're not there for the marshmallows, but Mark Cantel yet again brutalises an opponent.
And I do believe, well, Mark Cantel, I think he's going to make Nick Miller pay here.
Yeah, he is. Will Shane Ford do anything? I don't think Shane Ford's here.
I don't think Shane Thorne's even here tonight. I think Shane Thorne knows what's best for him. Yeah, he'll keep well away from him here. He's going to line... Oh, Nick Miller, goodbye. Oh, wait a minute, there he is!
Hang on a second.
It is TM60. It has to be confirmed.
The Mighty.
Not the Almighty, though. That's Rage.
Yeah, that's a different bit. Oh, my God. Shane Ford now returns the favour, but I don't know how much of a wise idea that is.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you one thing. We are not done. Coming up next, Chris Shelley takes on Chris Brandon. A late replacement, Apollo Crews, apparently has gone down with an injury. More news on that coming up next.
Well, don't forget about your payback.
And don't forget your payback, of course. Payback? What? Oh, yeah.
I just see it for a very split second.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, please welcome from Detroit, Chris Shelley.
Well, of course, Chris Shelley in this matchup is a late replacement for Apollo Crews going into this. So this match, very interesting. Of course, Chris Shelley has been very impressive since his debut here on NXT. I think actually in his debut he defeated Mark Cantel. Let's see, can Chris Shelley in this, well, as a replacement for Apollo Crews, can he defeat Chris Brandon?
And of course, Chris Shelley has been very, very impressive. Of course, Chris Brandon, of course, will not make sure that this guy is taken unlikely. Of course, it's a bit of a disadvantage, you would think, for Chris Brandon, because he was really thinking he was facing Apollo Crews here tonight.
Yeah, it's a disadvantage for him, but you got to think this is a sudden match for Chris Shelley. It's a huge opportunity for him, but he wasn't exactly prepared for this matchup. He thought he had the night off.
Ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring, please welcome Chris Brandon.
And of course, Chris Brandon, formerly known as, of course, Chaz, was once part of the GWOs, now here on NXT. Looking to really, build his name as a singles competitor now. We'll see, can Chris Brandon get a big victory? over Chris Shelley.
Of course, a part of the new superstars signed by Christian. And yeah, you've got thinking, former tag team champion, of course, the legendary GW, of course, now Bruce into retirement. And now Chris Brandon, now looking to make his way. And what better way to start than by taking out someone who has been on a hot streak of form is Chris Shelley.
Yeah, it'd be a huge victory for Chris Brandon. Really show that he knows what he's doing when it comes to singles action. That yes, he spent many years tag teaming, but now he can shine within the singles division.
Ladies and gentlemen, talking about Apollo Crews, unfortunately did go down with an injury earlier today. He is expected to be out for a undisclosed time, and we will hopefully get more news to you on our Twitter feed when we do know more about it. So we're wishing Apollo Crews all the best.
I heard he dropped a dumbbell on his big toe.
Well, it was on his pinky, apparently.
Oh no!
Yeah.
And his big toe. There's all leg drop. No, a kick, but no. Chris Brandon not taking cuts and follows back with a big clothesline.
Well, of course, we were talking about Chris Brandon going against, thinking he was going to go against Apollo Crews, but of course, Chris Shelley doesn't know much about Chris Brandon as a singles competitor. As he's eliminated, oh dear.
Wrong match, Dave.
Shelley, the Detroit native, of course, has made such an impact since coming on here to NXT. Rainmaker! Well, no, just a big clothesline, actually.
Just a brutal and big clothesline and all nasty punch, but no, Chris Brandon fighting back with a kick to the hamstring. I can't capitalise.
I'll tell you one thing. Chris Brandon knows how to get about this ring, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, he's a tag team. Many people think him as a tag team wrestler. But that's the thing here in NSW is you've got this opportunity here in NXT. Christian's given him this opportunity. This could be a huge season, a breakout season on his own.
Yeah, it really could be, the huge opportunity for Chris Brandon to make his name as a singles competitor, to really get his name out there. And who knows, could be a future NXT champion.
Of course, they're talking about coming up and coming maybe a champion this season. You've got to think Chris Shelley, if he keeps this form up the way he's been going, of course, he'll have another opportunity at being a champion in the near future.
Oh, definitely.
I'm seeing so many opportunities coming. It's everybody. It's really, Christian has said, if you step up, you will get the opportunities here. He thinks he's half from Boston.
I figured he's half from Boston. But I was going to say, he was in the ropes a lot before that. But Chris Brandon gets himself into the ropes.
Look out, looking for that DDT!
Big DDT.
And now, Chris Brandon could be in all sorts of trouble here.
It really could be, as a cover hook of the leg here.
No. Just a two. If he hits that Detroit deal, you know that it could be all over. He is looking for it.
Oh, it will be all over if he hits the Detroit deal.
Has him up.
Has him up.
The Detroit deal.
He did that deal. The Detroit deal. Now cover him. Hook that leg.
Oh, Smart taking the other leg away from the ropes. But Brandon still kicks at it too.
Oh my God. I don't know how he managed to kick out of that. But Chris Brandon still has life in him.
Make sure, ladies and gentlemen, you've retweeted our official NSW tweeters. Brandon coming back with a big forearm shot. Sends him into the corner. Big clothesline though by Shelley. And again, Shelley now looking to put away Brandon. Oh, he thinks he's from Bulgaria.
Yeah, he's figured he's Bulgarian here. And Chris Brandon could be on his way to tapping out
here. He has?
No,
I thought he had. No, I apologise. I thought the referee had waved the match off, but no, he hadn't. Brandon. Oh, testicles!
Oh, he's got his balls.
He's played with his big schlong.
You'd think that'd be a disqualification.
No. Not in NSW. And now, that DDT of the 6 variety, and we have a bloody cut.
Oh, we certainly do have a bloody cut here tonight.
That could be enough to put away Chris Brandon this time.
It could be. No!
Hand comes down for 3, but just before the shoulder is popped up, and this could lead to another Detroit deal.
Yeah, he has him up again for another Detroit deal, and hits it.
Added rope this time. Surely enough for Shelley.
Has to be this time as a cover hook off the leg.
Yes, it is. Chris Shelley picks up the win. And wow, a huge win here tonight for the Detroit native. The streak continues in singles for Shelley. Now, look at his name in a title contention.
Yeah, very well could be a very impressive victory for Chris Shelley. Just continues on his wave of momentum.
Yeah, Shelley, big win here tonight. Congratulations to him. And we will, I'm sure, be seeing this guy a champion very, very soon. Ladies and gentlemen, coming up tomorrow night, it is 2 out of 3 falls for the Twitch Championship as Walter defends against the German Sebastian Muller. Make sure you join us tomorrow night, myself and Marky Marks, for Rage.
You definitely do not want to miss out on tomorrow night's edition of Rage with that huge Twitch Championship matchup.
Bad blood running between these two, and it will be 2 out of 3 falls.
Oh, I cannot wait.
Coming up, it is the main event as the new NXT Tag Team Champions, Undisputed, take on Rob Dundee and El Místico 6 nights before the battle for the NXT title. Who's going to come out on top? We'll find out in our main event next.
Yeah, what a main event. Oh, this is going to be a very, very interesting matchup.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, they are the current NXT Tag Team Champions, Undisputed!
Of course, there was a takeover Chicago where, well, Undisputed were able to do it. They were able to take the NXT Tag Team titles. And, well, they're one step closer, of course, their goal of holding all the titles here on NXT. And we'll see, they've got a huge matchup here, but you've got to fit. They're a cohesive unit. Their opponents certainly are not going to be.
Yeah, of course. Brent Cole, the leader of Undisputed, of course. Morgan O'Reilly, Ryland Strong picking up the tag team championships. Many people have said, Tim, in this early days that Morgan O'Reilly and Ryland Strong could be the best ever NXT tag team here in the history. What would you say about that?
You know, I could agree with that. They've really, made a statement here on NXT. They've really, made their name. And in a short time have already claimed the NXT Tag Team titles. The sky's the limit for them. And I don't know if Undisputed can be stopped.
Yeah, you've got to say, of course, this group, of course, Kenny Fish not here out with them tonight, but you've got to be thinking it is looking very, very... not looking too good for the NXT roster if these continue the form they have been on.
Oh, yeah, definitely not looking good.
But, ladies and gentlemen, their opponents, introducing first from Dundee, Scotland, he is the NXT champion, Rob Dundee.
Of course, Rob Dundee's no stranger to tag teaming. He is a former NXT Tag Team champion himself. Of course, then went on his own. Is now the NXT champion. As I said, I just don't know if him and El Místico can really coexist together and build towards getting a strong victory, especially against a team like Undisputed.
Well, I've got to tell you one thing, Rob Dundee. This, you have to say it, Tim. Rob Dundee, in this season, since he came back to a single superstar, this change of attitude really has done him wonders. Look at that, he's NXT champion. He's telling everyone that they've got to step up, got to be really sure that they're worthy to take him on, and that's raised the game of a lot of people, of course. But Dundee just looks, and should I say it here, and when that title is on the line, he looks like nobody can stop him.
Certainly, it looks like no one can stop. Of course, the takeover Chicago, before his matchup, any title match that did happen, the championship changed hands. But when it came to his matchup, nothing was stopping Rob Dundee from retaining. And yeah, he just looked as dominant and as nasty as ever.
Of course, in 6 nights, of course, he will defend that NXT championship against his tag team partner here tonight.
Yes, so it's going to be a very interesting dynamic to see what happens of how Rob Dundee and El Mystico, if they can really actually work together.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing his tag team partner from Mexico, please welcome El Mystico.
Of course, yeah, El Mystico has a chance of a lifetime in 6 days' time to become NXT champion. But tonight he has to team with the man who's to try to take the title off in 6 days. As I said, I wonder what El Mystico will do in this situation. Will he look to try to take any kind of advantage of a situation?
And you have to say, Dundee has already said tonight that he does not expect El Mystico to let his side down, like side of the bargain down. But if he steps in Dundee's way, you know Dundee will not put up with it at all.
No, certainly not. Dundee doesn't much care for anyone but himself. So yeah, you get in his way and you will feel his wrath.
And
His
already,
goodness.
Dundee starting strong here, Ryland strong. Well, of course wasn't it Morgan O'Reilly who did all the work a few weeks ago?
He did all the work that got Undisputed the tag team title shot in the first place, but then when it actually came to the shot of TakeOver Chicago, it was actually quite a 50-50.
Well, as
look at that.
We just got to quickly thank our sponsors, of course, for NSW, of course, which is Florida Water. It's fruity Florida Water. Get it in some good stores.
And some bad ones.
And of course, Francis Underwater Yoga. If you want to get yourself dripping wet while getting stretched, you want Francis Underwater Yoga.
Oh, you do. That's all knee DT.
El Mystico now. Going to continue. No, wait a minute. Ryan Strong coming back here. And the belly-to-belly overhead throw by Ryland Strong. And let's not take this way. I said earlier on that many people have said that the Undisputed may be the best tag team here in NXT. Not only now, but ever. That is a strong claim, as we've had some mighty teams here in NSW NXT. But, as I say, nobody seems to have worked Undisputed out yet.
No, really haven't. The only team that's come across them has just not been able to get that advantage over them, which is why they are, of course, now you're NXT Tag Team Champions, and they could be champs for a very, very long time if a team can't figure them out and a way to defeat them.
And again, this time by Morgan O'Reilly. And well, ladies and gentlemen, some breaking news that next week it is the return of TM61. It may not be official from them, but Christian has signed Shane Thorne and Big Dick Nick to a tag match against Mark Cantel and a tag team partner of his choosing as Lookout.
Oh, wow, tag team offense there from Rob Dundee and El Mystico.
But what about that? The return next week of TM61. I'll tell you one thing. I don't know if that's going to be a wise thing, though. What the hell?
What is this? Inverted stretchy man.
Jesus, Morgan O'Reilly.
It's effective.
It could easily take out the NXT champion here.
Yeah, it really could. As now a tag out and back comes in Ryland Strong.
Again, you've seen Undisputed have been in dominant force here.
And I just thought something.
What's that?
Imagine if the team who somehow figures them out is Rob Dundee and El Mystico.
That could happen. Oh my
it could, but right now it's not looking good.
Ryland Strong slamming Dundee down to the mat, into the cover, hook of the leg. Referee taking forever, and my goodness, El Mystico quick to get in there, but Malcolm just is all over the place.
And El Mystico's just getting punched to death, but look at that lovely Hurricane Rana.
Yeah, but Dundee's in all sorts of trouble here. Ryland Strong has him up. Oh!
Goodness. End of heartache.
That is it.
That's what he calls it.
It is indeed. Dundee in the wrong part of town here.
This could be it. This is Rob Dundee. Oh, did he get his foot to the rope?
I think he did.
He must have.
Yes, he did. When he went to hook the leg, his foot went under the bottom rope. That's this really the height advantage Dundee has.
Yeah, of course, it was, veteran instincts of Roland Strong to drag Rob Dundee to his corner for the cover, but it was a mistake not realising how tall Rob Dundee is.
You can see that Morgan O'Reilly struggling on the outside. No, he's eliminated!
Wrong match, Dave.
Roland Strong now continues to the outside. You've got to say here, Rob Dundee he definitely does need a tag. Oh, does he? Maybe I just spoke too soon.
Oh, who knows? I mean, it's Rob Dundee. He can take the punches, the kicks, and dish out even worse offense. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's no stranger to Glasgow bar brawls.
Oh my God, what is he doing here? Oh, the hardest part of the LCD board. Or LED, or whatever the hell it's called. And now,
look at that. Rollins Strong's looking for a
tag,
and he gets it.
Morgan O'Reilly in. Takes down the NXT champion, but look at this Dundee getting straight back up.
Yeah, he got straight back up, and I thought he was able to fire back, and there we go. And Undisputed are still in control here.
Look at this, El Místico wants to tag in. Maybe he is doing inside the box, and Dundee just picks up Morgan O'Reilly like he's nothing.
Yeah, that was easy for Rob Dundee. It's a Scottish kiss.
Scottish kiss.
Smooches.
2, no. That would have been a huge win.
It would have been. That would have been a huge knockout dealt for Rob Dundee. But again, Undisputed get back in control.
Look at this. Dundee quick to move out of the way. Morgan O'Reilly looked like he was hurt there, but again, coming back. And oh, wait a minute, yeah.
He's looking for that sleeper there. He's got it locked in.
Dundee, El Místico's not helping Dundee here. He's just watching on the outside. Dundee is struggling here.
Yeah, he's really struggling. Is he going to tap out here?
Oh, no. The big frame of Dundee manages to survive on this occasion. But it was very strange that El Místico didn't come in to break that up.
It was very interesting. He didn't do that. Maybe he wants Dundee to go into next week's match with damage. With a possible injury.
That could happen indeed. Look at this though. Dundee sends him into the corner. And again! Misses again, and look at this. Big punches down from Morgan O'Reilly.
And nasty strikes there from Morgan O'Reilly.
Did you see that? El Místico pretended he looked for the tag and took his arm away. And now we've got a bloody cut to the champ.
Yeah, we do. It's a part of El Místico enjoying this as a brainbuster. Look at the cover, but no. Again, I think Dundee got his foot to the rope.
Goodness, it just shows you just how tall Rob Dundee is. And look at this. Morgan O'Reilly is loving this. He knows he has the NXT champion right where he wants him. And now...
Oh, he's going to look to lock it in again.
He is indeed. Dundee has nowhere to go. Ref, come on.
He's just avoiding a rope.
And he's tapped.
He's tapped out.
He has tapped out the NXT champion. And Undisputed win again.
Another big victory for Undisputed. But I think El Místico, he just decided to watch on the sidelines and do nothing. I think he wanted to see Dundee get injured.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of this contest, the NXT Tag Team Champions, Undisputed.
Well, impressive victory for Undisputed, but I think, yeah, they definitely took advantage of El Místico's decision to not really pay attention to the match.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are out of time for NXT this week. Thank you so much for being a part of tonight's show. As always, Tim Price, goodbye fans.
Goodbye fans.
And that is it. Again, we will be back tomorrow night with Rage, but from Dave Easton and Tim Price, thanks for watching. And as always, remember to join us.